The Baltimore Police Department did a number on Freddie Gray. Word on the street, Freddie Gray was folded up like an origami sculpture. The police had his legs this way, his arms this way, a foot on his neck. Now, if you haven't heard of the Freddie Gray story, I want to apologize because that must mean I haven't been keeping on top of my job. I've done one video. You can click here and go see it. But obviously, if you haven't heard about it and you watch my content, I haven't been doing enough. I want to issue an apology to you because it's my job to keep you informed because I am of the culture. So when I woke up this morning and I saw on Twitter that JayZ had been talking, and he don't usually talk on Twitter. So I'm like, wow, Hova done stepped up. Hova gonna talk. Hova gonna talk about the injustice that's going on in Baltimore and how these people have started galvanizing the community to form a protest in order to find out what happened to Freddie Gray, why this young man's life was taken. We know it was taken. We just want to know whose fault is it. These people went to the streets. People are howling and wailing in anger and pain, frustration from dealing with a system that's corrupt, that's breaking our backs literally. So I know JayZ decided he couldn't take it no more. He had to chime in and talk about it. He had to talk about the corruption that's in the Baltimore Police Department, all the way up to the mayor's office that would somehow give shelter to cops who overstep, cops who would take the life of a young man, put him in a coma for 7 days and have him lose his life over nothing. We don't even know what the man was stopped for. We don't even know why they apprehended him to begin with. I'm sure JayZ is going to talk about this. That's why this man's coming out. I knew it, Hov. Oh, man, you usually take a seat on these issues, but you decided to step up. Oh, I love you for it. I love you. Tell him, Jay. You can imagine my shock to find out JayZ wasn't tweeting about Freddie Gray. Oh, no. JayZ was tweeting about his title service and how he feel that him and his squad of millionaires, how they are being marginalized by not being able to make as much money as humanly possible on the globe through a streaming service. And I could care less because I want to talk about Freddie Gray and you let me down again. You let this community down. You let this culture down. When you do not speak about issues that concern the people that consume your products. What we want to know about is not title. It's the tidal wave of police brutality that's washing over this culture that you so speak for. At least you used to. At least you said you did. At least that's what it was about. That's why you had a pass to talk about the drug dealing and the abuse and the shooting and the killing because you were part of the culture. But now you run from the culture because you don't want to tarnish your name. You don't want to get on controversial topics. Well, then do us the decency of not diverting attention away from our topic while we discuss it, to discuss you and more millions and millions of dollars you would love to make from our pockets. Freddie Gray is gone, but we can find some justice for this young man. Follow him, hashtag follow the story, hashtag Freddie Gray, hashtag Baltimore. Hit me up on Twitter at TheBartender. I will bring you updates as they become available, as we find out more excuses or more leverage or more deflection from the Baltimore Police Department and from our so-called black entertainers. Hit subscribe for more of Tim Black, Tim's Take Live, and Tim the Bartender.